the most amazing leg dance you will ever see in your life. I can't speak.
Oh, yes, I remember that intro. That was when we had this man on the show after his big win in early January, and what an honor this is. Wow, I feel like I'm in front of royalty right here, guys. This is a really big deal for me. Michael Van Gerwen, Michael Smith, Bully Boy here in the studio, face-to-face. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. I said that I wanted to have you in after the last time we spoke.
Yeah, it was in Bahrain, wasn't it?
You were in Bahrain, yes, that's right. This is great. Of course, you guys are here because there's a big event happening at the Hulu Theater in New York City at Madison Square Garden, June 2nd and June 3rd. That's Friday and Saturday. It's the U.S. Darts Masters.
Yeah, correct.
Although we have to start with the fact that just wrapped up was the Premier League. You just won, 7th time. You beat out the great Phil Taylor as far as his record is concerned. He had 6. You now have 7 titles, 7 Premier League titles, my friend?
Yeah, 7.
Come on. You beat this guy in the semifinals?
Easily.
Easily?
I play well for a change.
And then you beat Gerwen Price in the finals.
Yeah.
7 times.
Yeah.
You're now the man. You're now the Michael Jordan, the Tiger Woods.
They say so. It's only a number for me, yeah?
It's only a number.
Next year we go for number 8. That's the way how it goes.
Wow. This is, I mean, come on. This is big. This puts you in the, in the
of
record
course.
books.
Of course, but records are there to be broke. You know what I mean? That's the way how it is. But for me, more important was the way how I won it, and against 2 fantastic players like Michael Smith and Gerwen Price. I think Austria are probably the best 3 dart players at the moment in the world. So then to produce something like that against them, for me, it feels better than winning the title for the 7th time.
Is this weird for you, or is it a good thing for you, Michael? Like, you have, a match like that, you fall short in the semis, but then you get to potentially play him again at another event. I know it's not the Premier League, but as opposed to, like, say in fighting, you lose to a guy, you have to wait months to fight him again, to compete against him again. Here, it's like literally the next week that you get to compete against him.
52 weeks here, we go play each other week in, week out. That's the way the tournaments are. And it's good. Like you said, we're the best players in the world, and you've got to be doing that every week. And if you go back to, say, you're fighting, if you lose to the number 1 and you drop down your ranking, you've got to work your way back up. Where he beat me in the Premier League, and now we're going to hopefully face off in the final in the US Masters. And then again, it'll be the next week after that with somewhere else where we'll probably play again. And that's how you only bet yourself, is by playing the best players week in, week out.
Now, by the way, have you been keeping tabs on what I've been doing for darts ever since we spoke? Because I've really, Eddie Hearn himself said that the work that I've done in particular to grow the game has been, tremendous. Eddie Hearn said that about me. I've been getting all the celebrities that
good.
Some say that I'm kind of like single-handedly responsible for the popularity of darts right now in the United States.
It's good.
Do you believe that, or I don't know?
I don't know. I don't follow darts in America so much because it started to grow, and of course we need people like you. They give the time that we maybe deserve, and I think we deserve, because for us to come here, of course it's huge, but it takes always a lot of time to get. Feet on the ground in countries like this. They love their own sports, and for them to go to another sport and to watch it, it's a bit, hey, shall we gonna do it? I don't know what darts is.
Right.
And then for us to see people like you to explain darts and how it works and how great it is, it's only good.
You know, it's crazy, and I think I mentioned this too, like when I was watching your battle at the World Championships live on DAZN, I had no idea what was going on, but because I didn't understand it. Now I understand everything. But because of the crowd, and really because of the announcers, I have to give props to Wayne Mardle, and the other gentleman is? Yes, Stuart Pike. Like, because of how they reacted to it was intoxicating for me. I've never seen a moment in sports that the announcers helped make it even bigger. Like, the announcers sometimes are a part of it, the soundtrack, but...
True, but it doesn't happen in every country. If you're going to listen to the commentators in Holland, they're boring. But if I listen to the ones even in Poland or in Scandinavia or in England,
they're boring.
They're right on it, like Wayne Mardle.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because Wayne Mardle has been a player before, so he knows what it is and what it takes to come in certain positions and to do something special at the right moments. So that's why he's nice to listen to.
He's unbelievable. But and I want to obviously talk about that moment. But have you seen some of my stuff? I mean, KSI was in here, and I hit him with the bullseye.
Me and my son watched it.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
What about my form? I mean, have you been
You're getting better.
impressed?
You're getting better. Hopefully not today.
The knee, the leg like this, the foot, right?
Your stance is nice. It's getting better.
It's getting better,
It's
right?
getting it can only get better as well.
Listening to him.
Keep listening, yeah. Could I ask, and apologies for asking this question, do you guys like each other? Are you friends?
Yeah, we hang around together. We know each other quite well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I got people in darts who I don't like, but I won't talk to them socially, do you know what I mean? Socially, we hang out. It's not that we go for meals together, but we practice together, things like that, yeah.
You do practice together?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah? So, I mean, you're around the world together, right? So
I spend more time with him than I do my wife and kids.
Really?
It's that full on the circuit. It takes too much energy to hate someone, and you can't hate someone for being the best player in the world. You've just got to admire it, get used to it, and hopefully beat him when you can. And that's why we get on well together. We practice well together. I think we've been in the PDC just as long as each other.
Yeah.
12 years, we've grown up with the same age, and we're going to be battling so many finals together. Because we've still got about 15 years left, 20 years left in it. So it should be fun. There's no point hating each other.
who is the best player in the world?
There's three at the minute, but there's either him or Gerwen Price for me at the minute.
Really? You don't say yourself?
On paper, because I'm number one, but on form, it's him or Gerwen Price.
I think before the Premier League final, everyone thought Gerwen Price was going to piss it, because I think he was the man who was the best form, but yeah, for some reason I turned up with my A game, and then I showed my class again. So, but that's the way how it goes, you know what I mean. But you need to make sure you do that at the right moments when it actually matters, and that's why. Luckily, I did that. Yeah, it's luck. It's not luck, because I know what I'm capable of. But you still have to do it, and to say to yourself, you have to turn on the right moments. It's easier said than done.
Do you like Gerwen?
Yeah, he's right. He's a bit on the shelf. He's a bit a loner.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, it's the same. Like, we get on well. We had a great time in Australia. We don't dislike each other. But like I said, if we go out for food, like Premier League nights, he'd choose to go out for food on his own and prepare that way we'd have food together. But it's different. People have their own styles and own different ways, and Gerwen likes to be by himself.
Same in the practice room. Let's say we are hanging around doing some games there's most of the time 2 rooms. So let's say we are practicing together, and Gerwen comes in, he can choose where, so he looks in the room, and then he goes to the other one. Because he likes to do his own thing. That's the way how he likes to do it, and that's good.
Okay. For you, how has life changed since January?
Massively. Just finally becoming a world champion. It's what I've dreamed of, worked hard for, and I finally got it. It's just got more busy. Like literally interview after interview, travelling after travelling.
Iron in the cash.
No, it's come a bit more hectic, but if that wasn't happening, I'm doing something wrong. Now that I've finally done something right, I'm getting noticed more, I'm getting more recognisable now, and yeah, it is good. I don't want it to end. I know he wants to put a stop to it next year, but I've got to keep working hard to keep hold of it now. I want to go for number 2 now.
Did it get your head at all?
It did early on, because if I was playing bad, I was trying to tell myself world champions don't play this way. You've got to step up your game, and I think I was putting too much pressure on myself. Then I think it was like week 12 of the Premier League. I thought, no, I don't give a shit anymore. Just play well, get on with it. And I went on a little run. Then I won 3 nights on the spin. Started playing well, going into the finals night on form. Just didn't happen on that night. And yeah, I come back now, a couple of days off, and get ready for the US now. And it's just, you can't have too much time to dwell on losses, because the next one's about 4 days away before you play again.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
But you're a player anyway who always puts the pressure on himself. You always will do, because you know what he's capable of. That he's a very talented player, but then when you don't throw what you can do, it gets frustrating, gets annoying, and then it's the answer how you're handling it at that point. But he does better and better lately, so fair play.
does it ever affect you?
No, it doesn't affect me. It's always you have to reflect things back to yourself, how you're dealing with certain situations, and that's the only thing you can do to yourself. I don't have any influence over why he throws. I just need to make sure I did everything in my preparation better than I can, as best as possible, to make it really difficult, and that's what I do most of the time.
I did read a story recently that you were saying, like, before one of the events, you're hanging out with, I think, your kids or your son, and he's calling you FaceTime to try to, like...
Oh, that was, remember, 2019, the World Final.
Oh,
When we first played the Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was the night before. We was playing, me and my son ordered
Oh,
room
yeah,
service.
yeah, correct.
He's texting me, I can't sleep. He was trying to FaceTime me for. Said to my boy, he said he's just trying to do this on Thursday.
Yeah, are you trying?
I didn't want to. That's the
games?
way I would do. But that's the way I did last Thursday after the final. I put also an Instagram post up. I was with Getty and Johnny. We had a drink in a bar after the tournament. So, are you sleeping, Michael? You know what I mean? But that's a bit of fun. You know, you need to have a bit of banter. We hang around so many times.
Yeah. It's just so there's no animosity there when he does that. That's all part of the game.
He beats my hate him for about 5 minutes and then we're best mates backstage.
He hates me sometimes just because I'm a whiner.
No trash talk?
Nah. We don't need that.
You don't need that?
There's a few people like to do it, but it doesn't work. Every January, Peter White comes with his trash talk, but yeah, it's the same old shit every time.
It doesn't work out.
No.
Okay, so that clip, when you see that,
Yeah.
like, how does it make you feel inside? Because you're on the other end of it, right?
Yeah, for me, I did some other good stuff in the world before, like 17 perfect darts, and they keep showing me, but it doesn't get to me, it doesn't bother me. For me, the more important, annoying thing was, even more important leg was the leg after, when I could hold my throw, and I missed 2 darts. It was 11-12 darter, I missed 2 darts, and then he had a good finish again. That was more annoying for him, for me. And then he made it 1-on sets, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think you had 2 darts at 84.
Yeah.
I just missed the ball for a 170, I think.
Yeah, correct.
And I come back and hit double 10 with the last to win that set, go 1-all, and then I felt like I was in a game then. Like, if he would have gone 2-0 up, he would have felt he's not lost a set for 3 matches, that he's just going to run away with it again. So me winning that set for...
It was very important, and it was a turning point as well, you could see that.
Yeah.
But that's the way our darts goes, unfortunately, and you have to take it in your chin.
How many times do you think you've seen that?
Every interview I've done, someone's played it. So
Yeah.
about 200-300 times so far, I think.
But you ever sit back and just watch it just for fun?
Wednesday night when I was in my room before the semi-finals, because I knew I was playing him, I watched the full, it was like 32-minute clip.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I watched it once to try to get something.
Wow.
Smash him again.
A little inspiration?
I'll smash him again, but it didn't work out that way.
Is it possible? I didn't tell
That's why I don't do it, because it doesn't work.
I didn't tell the guys in the back this, but I'm just wondering if we could play it without sound and you can tell us like almost your commentary of what you were thinking in the moment. Is that a possible thing to do?
But at that moment you shouldn't think, because if you start thinking, you wouldn't hit a 9-darter.
You're not thinking. Do we have it, guys? Can we play it without sound? Okay, so can we go like right now? You're not thinking anything?
No, nothing. Just score as much as possible. I think now, hey, it's my own leg. I start off well.
Yeah.
Good, it gives you confidence. But then when he's hitting back 180, keep calm. Just try to
Sure.
get a nice, good score. 134, 140 or 180 will be good. But yeah, the scoring afterwards was, of course, it's a fantastic leg of darts. But you're not going to see it better.
It's and that one. Did you miss that one, or is that the one you were trying to hit?
No.
You're good here.
Yeah, of course. I went on purpose for triple 90 because the other dart was a little bit in my way, so I went for triple 90.
It makes it easier coming back for the 9 as well for 144.
Well, at what point you realize like history is upon us here?
I didn't realise till I watched it again when I went back to my room that night.
Come on.
No. I just thought I did a 9, get on with the game. But when I got back to the room that night, obviously it's all over social media, all the views it's showing.
That's not how we think then.
That's the only time I realised that.
But even there, like when you made that face,
Yeah, but
you missed it there. You knew what was at stake, right?
But if you watch his face when I hit it now, he doesn't change. He's still focused.
It's a leg.
That's it.
Of course, yeah, it's nice, of course, it's good. That's what you want to do all the time, but you need to remain focused, because the next leg, what I said, is probably even more important. How you're reacting towards it, things like that.
Yeah.
Because everyone can throw a 9-darter of the professionals.
Sure.
But to do it at this stage, in a final, at this kind of moment, that only can do a few people, of course.
And that was done in the second ever, wasn't it, in the final?
Yeah, exactly. That's only a few people can do that.
When the crowd is going crazy like that, is there any...
That's why you see me go back for the drink. I thought, I don't want to just rush straight into it.
Yeah.
If I have a quick drink, it's my darts, and then hopefully all drum four and win the set. And he comes straight back at me. He stayed there, kept focused. And I had to try to do something, but luckily enough, he missed for me and let me back in.
By the way, do you guys throw the same 3 darts? Are you passing them to each other?
No, we have our
You have your own? Because I saw...
At
At what point...
manufacture.
Oh, okay. Your own sponsored one?
The people that send you the dartboard, Wimmo, that's my sponsor.
That's nice.
I have the old sponsor, which was Unicorn. They used to do the dartboards before them.
But I saw at one point, like, are you guys giving each other fist bump? Like, I saw...
No, I just give him an unlucky pal when he misses.
Okay.
But sometimes you also don't think about it. It's not that you have to do things like that. Sometimes when you think about it, it's nice if you do.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad thing or a good thing, whatever you do.
I asked him this when he was on, but I'm curious for you. Like, were you blown away by how popular that got? Like that exploded, right? That millions and millions of views
of
on
course,
that.
but that's not.
Did it surprise you?
No, that
Didn't surprise. I mean, how long have you been a pro darts player for?
Yeah, but look, also the video on YouTube with 17 perfect darts. How many times that's been watched? It's like I'm a pro darts player for 16 years.
Yeah, and this was everywhere. Sports shows, basketball shows. We're talking about. Everyone was.
But it's good, isn't it?
Isn't it amazing?
But that's where we get paid for.
Yeah,
That's the
not
job.
enough though, right?
No, never
Come on,
enough.
Barry. Let's go.
Barry needs to do a little bit more. But
Come on, Barry. I mean, I see the castle
no,
that he
of
lives
course,
in.
but it's good. That's the way we work hard to produce things like this, and when it goes, it's nice. But you want to do it all the time, and
It's not like we can switch that on and do it
No,
every time, because we're not robots. You have feelings. It just
Yeah,
something like
correct.
just happens, and luckily enough, it happened that night, and like you say, it exploded. But like, if we played now, it's no guarantee we'd hit a 9 for today, tomorrow, or next week.
Of course.
It just happens on that day. You can't explain when it does.
Some days in practice I had 2 9-darters, and then a week nothing. And that's the way it goes.
But do you think that changed the way people?
I think it
You
did across the pond, especially when it went on. I seen it. I was on EBU. I seen Shaq was on it on the NBA
Yeah.
show. He was getting like people who'd never seen it. I seen it growing a bit. I just want it to grow even more now. So I want this a regular thing here. And also, if we can get rid of say like Copenhagen, like a World Series there, and why we could fly out then to Canada and do one there as well. Try to get the Oceanic into it. Because if it does get big, it means we get paid more money.
Sure.
And it's bigger sponsors. So I like it, the growth. I'm getting fed up of seeing the same things now. I want to travel the world playing a sport that I love playing.
What I don't understand about your schedule is all the travel. Like where's the next stop after this?
I got a little bit more travel than him to do.
He's Holland.
I live in Holland, so a lot of tournaments, also smaller tournaments, what's not televised.
Yeah.
They're also in the UK a lot, or in Germany, but for me it's the same distance, so I have to fly weekly, but it's part of...
Isn't it hard with the jet lag and everything? It's exhausting.
1 hour flight, I don't get jet lag.
No, but like here, you're going New Zealand, you're going all over, Middle East.
True, but that's the way, you have to take, you also can stay home and do a normal day job. Do you know
No, I
what
know,
mean?
but I just, are you ever jet lagged? Like, you
Oh
feel
yes,
like,
of course. But that's why I also
focus.
travel a few days earlier
Okay.
to make sure you're prepared. Prepare yourself really well, as best as you can.
I think after this as well, we're finished here and then we go to Germany. I'm there for a week, I think. We've got 2 pro tours, we've got a show as well, and then 2 days off, and then the World Cup starts then. So you'll be there with Danny Noppert, I've got Rob Cross with me. Hopefully do some business, and then after that it's back away again. I think we're in Trier in Germany straight after that again. So we'll be on for 2 days, then back on the plane again.
Jeez Louise. Is there ever an off season, like a break? No break.
Yeah, August for me is a break because I'm not going to Australia and New Zealand this year, so I
But that's like a self-imposed break. There's no like
because-
break in the sport. Like
If you're not top 8, top 10, you have an off season. So you'd have January off and you'd also have August off. Where if you're in the top 8 and playing these type of events, you don't have an off season. So I was back out 3 days after the World Championships. We was in Germany when we were doing the ProSieben, and the day after that I flew to Bahrain then. So it was literally straight away 3 days.
But it's the other side is also good when you're busy. Yeah, it's makes you a good living.
If you're not busy, you're not earning. If
Of
you're busy,
course.
you're earning.
So Premier League just wrapped up. You win your 7th. Now you're in New York. This is the U.S. Darts Masters, right?
Yeah.
It's correct me if I'm wrong. There's 8 of you, and then there's 8 Americans.
Yeah.
American or Canadian.
Yeah, American.
North American, right? So do the 8 of you play these 8?
Yes.
And so it's 16 total?
Yes.
And it's a tournament?
Yeah, and then winners keeps on. Huh?
Friday night and Saturday night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Thursday as well is just the 8 North Americans play off for...
Saturday afternoon. I
Oh, is
think.
it Saturday? So
Yeah.
they play for if the winner gets World Championships, they get the first round. So they get like I think 10,000 for winning.
Oh, wow.
The whatever it's called championship, and then plus I think 15,000 for the first round of the Worlds. Then
Who's the favorite going into this weekend?
I don't know because probably Matt Campbell. I think
Why Matt Campbell?
he's playing well at the minute.
No, one of you guys.
Oh,
No.
No, I mean of you guys.
Oh, out of us,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you never know with the bookies. Probably the
because you could
bookies
bet
now
on this,
believe
right?
me again, so you never know. But,
Do you like being the favorite?
I've been
He's been favourite for the last 9 years.
99.9% of tournaments I've been favorite, but it doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't say you're winning 99%
Who's
of
the
the
one guy
tournaments.
that you play? You're like, I can't lose to this guy. This guy just.
Dimitri van den Berg.
Why?
Because he's in my pocket.
No, but but it would piss you off if you lost to him, like because you don't like him.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like him. He's just a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah. What about you? Who's your Dimitri?
Don't call it like that.
Well, I mean,
You'll see him this weekend as well.
Of course.
Yeah, he's one of them.
He's one of them.
is it MVG here?
No,
No.
He's beat me more times than anything. I don't like losing to Gary, I know that, because he gives me some stick.
Who's that?
Gary Anderson.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's retiring soon.
Yeah, I know, but...
Now, one of the players... Who was the guy you don't like losing in this tournament then?
In this one?
Yeah, must be Rob Cross.
Yeah,
don't hide it. Just tell him the truth.
Yeah, you told everyone. Now I don't need to tell you. Yeah.
Do you when you walk around the streets of New York, or I know you were in Vegas partying it up as well, do you get recognized now? Because
Not yet. I've had about 8 pictures here, and they've all been English people. I've had 1 Dutch, and 1 German as well, so 6 English.
Okay. What was it last year?
No, this year when I was walking around today.
No, but I'm saying like compared to last year.
Oh, last year I probably had 2. So it's growing.
Yes. And you won last year's, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It was me and him the final last year. Probably hopefully this year again.
Would be nice, eh?
It would be nice. What's the head-to-head record between you two?
I ain't got a clue.
His favour by a lot.
Yeah?
I don't know what it is, but I know he's winning.
I don't know if people can find out quickly.
Well, we...
Shall I quickly have a look?
No, we do. Go ahead. I think I know what it was like. I think going into the final or going into... It was like 37 for him and maybe like 14 or 15 for you. Where do you look this up? See how eager he is to look up this stat? I mean,
he likes to be number 1.
No, I don't know.
This is great.
I've not been in
You're
the...
wasting time.
Michael Smith.
He's looking it up. I like it. Is there like a...
We'll stick to yours, 37 to 40.
Something like that.
And a couple of draws in there maybe from the Premier League.
That must
I'm gonna have a look.
That's what
That's database.
made it feel so good, right?
Yeah, because it's only been the last 2 years where it's been a knockout phase. Before that, you could draw in the Premier League. So you only played 1 match a night. That was there for 16 weeks.
No.
After, was it 8 weeks? 2 got relegated. Then you went through then. I think that was a bit better, wasn't it? But I like this where you win now, you get 10 grand a night as well. It makes it even more better.
What do you...
Yeah, true, but I prefer the old format, to be fair. Yeah.
Why?
Because I like it more concentrated one game. I think also with this format we had in the Premier League, I think the top players play each other too much. And then it's not spectacular anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I played you 4 weeks running, or 3 weeks running.
Exactly. So
it's the same thing.
If you see every week Manchester City again, Bayern Munich, wherever,
right.
It's not nice anymore as well. Do you know what I mean?
Eddie Hearn was telling me that the ratings for darts is like, I don't know, 6 times more than what boxing gets in the UK. What, in your opinion, needs to be done to make it as popular, close to as popular here in America? Can that happen?
I don't know. It takes time, I think. It took, for instance, Matchroom, Barry and Eddie Hearn took on snooker to China. It took them 30 years to make it as big as it is now.
Wow.
You have to keep grafting. You have to keep working, to keep putting time in yourself, sitting with people like you to actually try to get it across. And that's really important.
Do you think it can ever get to that point here?
I think you can. Like you just said, with people like you, you're getting to a different crowd we wouldn't get to. So I think last time I was on, you had people saying like, for that win, I earned more money than some of the UFC fighters that he was getting. He was getting like nothing compared to it. So you get into a different crowd now, which you're helping with. All you've got to keep doing is turning up and putting on a show for you and the crowd, where you can then comment on it and get more fans involved with it. And I think this week there's only a few tickets left.
Oh, really?
They're on Ticketmaster, so if anyone's watching this now, go and get them. And
go get them. I'll be there on Saturday night. We're all going to be going.
Pack out the crowd, and trust me, you won't be
Am I
bored.
seated anyway? I don't think I'm seated this year.
What does that mean?
I've not been to a few World Series events because I was busy going with my family on holiday, so I don't know if I'm a top seed, so we can face maybe each other before.
Oh, early?
Yeah, quarterfinals it could be.
And that would be on Friday?
Saturday.
Oh, will you only compete because there's Friday and Saturday?
Friday we play the North Americans. So the 8 PDC professionals play the 8 Americans, and then the winner of them goes Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, or just Saturday night. They play off then. Because last year it was only Fallon that lost, wasn't it? To Leonard Gates. So we had the 7 professionals plus Leonard Gates.
He's a good player, Leonard Gates.
He's not qualified for this, was
he? No.
No, neither was Danny Baggish.
You're kidding me.
Wow.
No.
Wow, didn't even
Shocking
know
stuff.
them. Yeah, because I think they're decent players, but the other ones must be more decent by beating them.
Right. You were telling us before we went live here, you're a big kickboxing fan.
I love K1, yeah.
Yeah, you're from Holland.
Yes, the K1 is in Holland. For us, the fighting is not really. Of course, sometimes in the late hours on ESPN, you see UFC, Bellator, all that kind of stuff. But for us, we have more the K1.
Yes.
I remember back in the days in Japan, the top 8 tournaments were.
You would watch that?
100%. Everyone in Holland watched that.
Who was your favorite?
At that time, Remy Bonjaski at that time, but
Legend.
he retired. Also because we had the same sponsor at that time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And you say that you play in a card game with Rico Verhoeven?
Yeah, every week normally. Yeah. We're supposed to be yesterday. Rico Verhoeven, we know each other quite well, and so.
Have you ever thrown darts with him?
No.
He's too tall for that.
And I'm definitely not gonna fight him.
You're definitely not going to fight him. Okay, so
Because I'm quite a big boy, and my
Yes.
legs are big as him, but mine are fat and his muscle.
Right.
I mean, oh my God.
what kind of game do you guys play?
Okay.
Poker.
Yeah,
And-
just
and
like a really friendly game.
is it like an all-star cast of characters, like you, like all the famous people?
No. Only people.
What
we
are
all
the
know each
chances
other.
you and Rico Verhoeven playing a weekly poker game?
Yeah, good.
It's amazing. I love it. Alistair Overeem too?
No, not him,
No.
not him.
He doesn't partake.
Over him. No, I list over. He's been banned, I think.
Yeah, he got a little trouble.
A
Yeah.
lot of trouble again, huh?
Yeah.
Naughty man, naughty. I follow it. Don't worry.
Yes, I know you do. And you've still yet to go to a UFC event.
I'm still virgin at going to the events. I'm sure I'll get to one. I know it's in London next month.
Yes.
Well, July, but
Is he going to fight again? Conor.
Conor McGregor, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to fight against. I heard, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe end of the year. You like him?
His character, his show, everything.
Yes.
You cannot say you don't like it.
It's hard.
It's funny.
Yes.
It's everything. I like it.
he's got a big mouth, but he's good, he's funny.
Yes. You need who's the Conor McGregor of darts? Is there a Conor McGregor? Do you need?
He's a wind-up.
He's a wind-up.
He's the wind-up one. Who would you say, like, he's big-headed and everything? Well, probably you again. Probably is a Conor.
What's up with Gerwen wearing the earmuffs? Why does he do
I
that?
would never have done that.
Why does he do that?
A mistake from him, shall we say, though. Schoolboy error.
Schoolboy error?
I kept finding
Why?
him out back behind stage because I was behind stage with him. I said, "You're not going to wear them." No. So I was just feeding him. And then after a break, he put them on. I was like,
Why is that a
well,
mistake?
because you're only going to have the crowd even more against you. There's no need for that.
Yeah.
Just play well, and the crowd will
So
love
he's a
you.
heel? He's a bad guy in pro wrestling?
No, he's not a bad guy.
No, I don't mean bad guy, but like, is he like a villain?
I don't know, but he is. He takes everything personal. You know what I mean? I don't care if they boo me all day.
You need to do a 3-person face-to-face with him in the middle.
Yeah, but he is good. I think.
Yeah.
He would suit it perfectly.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would.
no
Next time
problem.
we do it, no problem. There was some talk of me actually being on the broadcast for this, but Eddie couldn't come correct with the price. He was trying to get me for a couple of pennies. Like, come on, Eddie, what do you think this is?
That's what Eddie does all the time.
That's what he does. That cheeky guy. Is he going to come to this?
No, of course.
What about
not.
Barry? He'll be here.
Barry, no, he's probably not here, but Barry would come to the darts 100%.
Yeah.
Eddie loves the boxing too much, so
He
he's probably around.
It's incredible what that family has done, right? Like when you think of boxing, snooker, what is it, darts.
Even the fishing, they make
Fishing.
big on Holland on television. Do you know what?
Really?
Yeah. They sell any sport anywhere. If it's
But it's
ping
all like
pong,
sort of like
whatever.
the niche sports.
He's got the pool as well, and he's
Pool.
got the Mosconi Cup or something.
Mosconi Cup, they got loads of sports. So that's what I love.
Tennis.
Yeah, they got everything.
He's got loads.
All right, so this Saturday at the Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden, we could see you two go head-to-head,
be
potentially.
nice, yeah,
Would be
would be
nice.
nice.
Get a little revenge on this guy.
Yeah, and him
Well,
back to me as well.
Yeah, but I mean, just because the last one. It is kind of crazy that you win the Premier League and you don't get like some time off. Like you're back at it.
Bad, isn't it? Tell Barry Herman.
Yeah, what
off.
the hell?
Tell him off.
What is going on
Yeah.
here?
You know
don't
what
even
he
get-
said? Shall I tell you what he said?
Yeah.
Stay home then.
Oh, is that what he
Yeah,
says?
that's what, stay home then. If you don't like it enough, stay home.
And then
If you don't like money, stay
If you
home.
don't, if you don't like money, stay home.
And-
I send the check to someone else. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
he
right,
says. Yeah. then you in your mouth.
Yeah. And by the way, do you get a set amount for each event plus what
No,
you
no.
win? How does that work?
Yeah, definitely all get different money. I think.
Everyone has a different amount.
Different fee.
And then plus, but then isn't there
you
like,
get the same payout. So if you win it, you get 20,000. Runner up 10.
is that the payout for New York? 20,000.
Yeah, it's
The World Series is
World Series is set amount. It's also to because they're now trying for a few years to make darts more globally bigger. They're investing, of course, with television production and everything, a lot of money. So they want to, of course, it's going bigger and better and more money, but it takes time. You need to give them, they're not going to spread out the money like this.
Sure.
It's for free, is it?
What's the biggest pot? Like which event? Can you,
World Championship.
and how much is that?
500 for the winner.
Damn, 500, huh?
200 for the runner-up. Like the Premier League he just won was 275 for the winner and 125 for the runner-up.
You've yet to win a Premier League.
No, that was only my second time in the semi-final.
Wow.
In 6 years.
Is that the next big one that you want?
That or the match play, yeah.
And when is that?
The match play is 16th of July.
Yeah, that's like the treble, right?
Yeah, that's
The Premier
I think there's only him and Taylor that's got it, I think. But
If
you've won the Premier League, the Worlds and the match play in the same year, there's only you and
the Triple
Taylor
Crown, right?
I think there's 4 people.
But with the match play, I think the match play, the Grand Prix and the Grand Slam of darts, I rate them all the same.
Yeah.
We do.
I think it's just the more iconic thing of it, like the winter. It's not the best venue.
Right.
Like, it's not the most 1,100 people, maybe 1,200 people.
No,
So
but
it's
more,
not.
I think.
It's not the biggest of crowds, but it's because it's iconic and where we are. It's been there for 30 years, maybe.
And they sell it out within 7 minutes, 10 days running.
Wow. And which is the biggest venue? Because you were just at the O2.
O2 Arena.
How many people are at the O2 for that?
12 and a half or something.
Wow. I want to go to the Ali Pali. That's my big
Yeah, but it's
thing.
not big, but they have to, don't forget, they
the
have
atmosphere.
They sell it out within 2 days.
think I could get-
30 sessions.
Really?
Yeah, we get
You hook
your
me
ticket.
up?
Don't worry, don't
Thank
worry.
you.
It's like 4,000 people a session as well.
And everyone comes dressed up as characters and things like that?
You can do whatever you want. That's the nice thing of darts. You can do whatever you want. No
I
one
love
cares.
it. Love the
You
darts.
can come up with a suit. You can come up with a funny dress. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
So I have a proposition for you guys. As you know, or you may know, you probably don't know, you might know, when I have people in studio, I like to play them in a game of 3-on-3. So they shoot 3, I shoot 3.
Yeah.
And more often than not, I'm beating them, although I'm a bit of a cold spell right now. So you're catching me at a time where my confidence is a little bit low.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to give you guys the honor of playing me, but there's a bit of a catch, if you will. I feel like I'm sort of the final boss. Like, you know, let's be honest, like I'm sort of like the big trophy. So it's a little tournament here. Michael Smith versus MVG part 48 or 49.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. And then the winner plays me to crown the first ever MMA Hour champion. What do you make of this? Now, usually I do.
I play only with his darts. I didn't bring my darts.
That's fine. That's fine. Did you bring your own?
Yeah, but
He brought his own.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Usually I like to do 3-on-3 because it would take forever if I played 5-on-1 with
Yeah,
you guys.
exactly.
How long would 5-on-1 take between you two?
Ages because I've not thrown.
What?
Ages because I've not thrown.
What ages?
Normally
it would
we-
take you
we-
3 minutes to do a 5.
No, we prepare normally for 3 hours before a game. Huh?
To do a 5-on-1?
No, before a game.
Yeah.
Professional game. We
Right.
prepare. We be in the venue 3 hours before, relax, practice, loosen up.
But when you're playing at 5-on-1, how long does it take?
Normal can take.
4 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So here, though, you think it would take longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% because we're not warmed up yet. That's what I just
You
said.
guys don't need to worry. You're like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan walks on a basketball court, he shoots. What does he need to warm up for? You're being too modest. Okay,
Now
so
you're asking the same question. Tiger, holding one now.
yeah. No, I don't.
Exactly the same way
I'm
you
not
are.
asking you to get a 9-darter. I'm just wanting. Okay, so what's an appropriate amount for you guys? You can't do 3-on-3. You guys are better
That's
than
3 on
that.
3 we do.
3-on-3?
No
You guys are.
We'll do 3. You can have 6, and you can play as both.
You think that I can't beat you with 6?
No chance.
No chance. Not even close.
Of course you can.
So
I'm
wait.
just joking.
I actually
if you
think
throw
you're right.
60, we have to hit 120.
I think you're right. So wait, you're gonna do 3. You're gonna do 3, and I'm gonna do 6, and we'll see who wins.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
Good.
I like this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can we get the music? What's that music? Da, da,
Dun, dun,
da, 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 da. All right, here we go. What an honor this is. I was saying this is like LeBron James and Steph Curry coming to my home court to throw around. I feel like you guys are a little bit nervous, by the way.
I'm not nervous at all, mate.
You're not
Don't
nervous
worry.
enough? I feel like you're
That's the
nervous.
darts, mate.
And by the way, look at this
I
custom.
don't mind playing with this. I don't care.
Look at this custom thing that I have.
What?
This is custom.
Yeah, I know. It's
just
nice.
you're not that impressed. Okay. Now, do you want a practice shot? I give everyone a practice. By the way, can we just acknowledge the fact that we have two of the best darts players on the planet?
This is crap darts.
What is wrong? What is wrong with my darts? They're bad?
Wimmo send them or no? No.
No, I don't. I have these. Do you like these better?
No,
Got Gerwen prices here.
You don't like them?
Got Gerwen prices, I think.
They're Gerwen prices? Ah, screw that guy.
The Iceman.
Now, where are your darts? You said you brought your own.
On the chair there, but I don't want him to have an excuse in case.
Now, what are we doing here? Are we practicing here? What is going on?
No.
He's seen what you just scored.
Come on. Any dart, they go shit anyway.
Okay, you get a practice round 2. I'll be nice.
Right, these are my 3, by the way.
Wow, you just got a triple 20 just like that?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, it's
That was a Dave Chisnell dart.
Now, by the way, a lot of people make fun of our setup here.
Doesn't matter, it's fine, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes.
What about the lights, the
Yeah,
cameras?
Doesn't matter.
No, but it's okay. It's proper,
fine,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
good.
are we ready to do this?
Yeah, mate. Are you ready?
I'm a little bit nervous. You guys just went up.
You have 6, so you go first. You have 3, and then we have.
No,
3.
I think it's more fun if I go at the end to see if I can
You
beat
can feel the
you.
pressure. Then you know what you got to do.
I want nothing to do with the pressure.
I'll go first then.
Okay, you go first. Michael Smith up first. You're doing 3, right?
Yeah, come on.
Okay,
mate.
here we go. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
That's the neighbour.
Oh, 31.
31, serious, you can beat us. You can beat us.
You beat me.
What happened there?
if you-
I want you to get a 180.
If you can't beat 31, I think it's time to retire.
Okay, here's Michael Van Gerwen. I can't spank. Oh, close.
100.
100.
Wow, that's the most anyone's ever gotten. The record is 93 here.
No, the record is 100.
Can I have a go with them darts instead?
All right, here it is.
Now you, come on, mate.
6.
Good luck.
You got.
Go on.
Shout out.
You'll
Okay.
easy beat 31.
Okay, can you guys critique at least my? Okay, so is this right?
And then,
Is that how you feel
I
comfortable?
hope so.
No, I was taking this from you. Didn't you tell me to do this?
Yeah, but not like that. That's
Too much? Look at you with the Dolce
Okay.
Gabbana shoes. All right, what do I do?
The banana shoe.
Here is good? So this has been too pronounced.
Doesn't
right
matter.
foot.
Did you ever see a player throw the same as someone else? No, eh? Everyone has his unique style.
Okay,
Is
here
that how
we
you
go.
feel comfort?
Okay, here. And what about this? Is this good? Is this
Yeah,
form
maybe.
good?
You've got the lean as well, yeah? Just
Yeah.
make sure your angles through as well.
All right, here we go,
I
guys.
hope you missed, though, because I don't want you beat 31.
Maybe.
What is that?
Can I suggest something?
Yeah, please.
Are you not left-handed?
I'm right. Wow, that hurts, Michael. What is going on here? Okay, here we go.
Oh, you gotta
beat
smash him. You gotta smash. Just hit the ball. You beat
I
him.
just beat Michael Smith with 2 darts.
No.
I can't.
Not yet.
What?
Not yet. You need 1 point. You need 1 point.
31, you've only got 30.
Oh shit.
Not yet. You need 1 point.
Okay, sorry.
It'd be funny if
So just hit. Oh,
There you go.
Yes.
Now you beat me.
now you
Okay.
beat him.
I can't spank. Okay, wait. But I'm gonna try to beat you.
That's 39 scored.
39.
38, sorry.
38.
My
Okay,
bad.
but I get 3 more.
Yeah, that's right. So you need
63.
62.
What should I aim for?
Yeah.
Michael, how did I just beat you?
I had bad darts and I should have used my own. He says your confidence was low.
Oh, nearly triple.
Did I just get a triple 13?
No, I think
No,
that's...
unlucky, mate.
For fuck's sake.
Just a lucky triple, you will hit it.
what's that? You need
15.
35 to win or 34 to draw.
Yo, I think I could do this. What do I have?
I think so too.
What did you score?
What should I aim for? What should I aim for?
A fluke. You need a fluke.
No, I could go for a double 19. I win.
I don't know, but you've been going for treble 20 and you've hit 13.
What if I go bullseye in your face, MVG? Here we go. In your face, bullseye. That's good stuff. What do you
Not
think?
too bad.
46.
I've seen worse players than you. Trust me.
That's not bad.
He's got 94 he scores. He was only 6 off.
You're a bit like Dimitri.
Only 6 off you with 6 versus 3. I'm a bit like Dimitri.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No, just give one.
No, because he'll go on and he'll say, yeah, so behave.
No, that's the player I say I don't like losing to, and we'll.
That's why-
Yes, I know, but I want to know what that means. Okay,
That's how he performs when he plays me.
I can't let this go. I want to see. Try give us a 180 right here. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
do it.
he's the most.
Come on, Michael.
Come on, Michael.
No. Right, Michael, your turn.
Let's go. Let's see it.
I never play with fucking sleeves on.
Oh, come on. Don't give me excuses.
Excuses. I love excuses.
You're an absolute legend. Here we go.
Like you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. No.
Bullseye?
Oh, that wasn't true.
Oh.
Annoying.
I could have had it first free, the 180. And I
Could have, and
shit
then-
myself.
The snatch.
You know what I think is so great about this? It shows just how hard it is what you guys did back in.
Of course.
Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that.
He loves
Wow,
it.
did you get it?
No, I only got 100.
You just got, oh, you almost got it.
No, I only got 100.
Almost
Almost.
Oh, I love this. Look at them. They're just continuing to go. I could sit here and watch this all day.
Have you got no one on next?
No, I got no one on. I could be here for 5 more hours. Look at this. What are you aiming for, by the way?
I don't know. I'm more annoyed with my sleeves.
Look at the competitive spirit coming out here. This is beautiful.
Just warming up for the weekend now.
I love it. I love it. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
Come on, Mike.
There it is. Ah, look how good you are at getting it so close. You should do this for a living. You're very good. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Aye. No.
It's the darts.
Yeah, it is.
It's the darts, huh?
I've got a snap point.
It's my arm. I need a new arm.
You need a new arm. You're tired. I mean, you've been traveling the world. All right, here it is. Bully boy.
Come on, bully boy.
Oh, is that it?
No.
Even left? Well, you guys have done enough.
Oh, shit.
I mean, you've done enough. This has been an absolute pleasure.
Cheers. Thank you
Did you
very
enjoy
much.
this?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Are you impressed with my skills?
Yeah, I think you did your homework really well. So that's nice.
Can I ask you one last thing? When the people come to the studio and there's a lot of pressure, I just choked against this guy named Captain Eric. I can't believe I lost to him. I tend to aim for the left side of the board because those are the bigger numbers, I was told. Is that wrong? Where should I ultimately aim? That's wrong? Where should I ultimately aim?
For 20s.
Always?
But when you're throwing, it looks like you're looking with a pointy
Yes,
card.
yes.
You just look. Like you
Don't try to like...
push your arm to where you're looking. You don't look with the point.
That's what I'm doing.
You don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, just look at what you're doing and then just literally your arm goes straight through. You never use
Good advice?
You never use
Yeah,
the point.
follow through.
Follow through. So just act. Don't try, because I'm trying to like aim like a sniper.
Yeah, I can see you doing it with the
Yeah.
points.
So just go like.
Just look at the 20s and push it down.
Oh, you see that?
Goes more.
Look at that was close, right?
Yeah. So because you're doing this, it's not really where you're looking because you've got one eye shut as well where you're looking.
Ooh, look at that, guys. Okay, no, I thought that was a bullseye. Okay, I see what you're trying to say. So don't try to just like nail it in there. Just try to go and guide it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
Now when
Okay.
you've got some off time, you can have all three and keep practicing just doing that.
Right. Well, this has been an honor.
Easy for you.
I will see you guys in action.
Yeah, good.
This weekend at the
Thank you very
Hulu
much.
Theater, Madison Square Garden. Tickets still remaining. By the time this is done, they'll probably be sold out, but go check them out on Ticketmaster. Legends here. Absolute royalty of the darts game in our studio. What a great honor. Michael Smith, Michael Van Gerwen, and congrats to you,
Thank you very much.
on the recent win in the Premier League. We're going to take a quick timeout here.